Islam. Let's begin the Moorish prayer. 5 on the left, 2 on the right, facing east at a 45-degree angle. Allah of the universe, of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation by night and by day through His holy prophet, Ali. Amen. Islam. Today, we are going to get into the Divine Constitution by Noble Ali. Happy Holy Day. Today is the day of Frida, Venus, our star. We have many stars. Act 1. Grand sheiks and governors and heads of all temples or businesses. Each said temple must be approved by the Prophet Noble Ali before acting upon any members. Let it be finance, property, or any line of life that will cause the members to sacrifice finance, etc., that will cause the support of any group of members. Any former officer that violates these laws is subject to be removed from his office under a heavy restriction, etc., by the Prophet or the Grand Sheikh. Act 2. All members are to attend their adab meeting and their public meetings promptly. If a meeting is found standing around, if a member is found standing around on their meeting period, shall be fined 50 cents on the first case, and on the second he will be fined $1, quote, which will go on your emergency fund. If members is working, his monthly dues must be paid, and if he has money in the bank, he must subscribe for as much as he is able to the Moorish Uplifting Fund, because it takes finance to uplift a nation. Act 3. It is the lawful and divine duty of every good member, if he is able in finance, to aid me in saving the nations, and if he does not, he is an enemy to the cause of uplifting his own people, and justice must catch you. Let it be he or she according to love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. As I have the power invested in my hands, I will have to enforce the law in order to save the nation. I will have to enforce the law in order to save the nation. Act 4. All members, while making a public speech, must not use any assertion against the American flag or speak radical against the church or any member of any organized group, because we are to teach love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Act 5. All members must promptly attend their meetings and send their children to Sunday school, and the teacher must confirm himself to the questionnaire. And let every member exercise his 5 senses who is able to do so, because out from your Sunday school comes guidance of the nation. Act 6. With us, all members must proclaim their nationality. With us, all members must proclaim their nationality. And we are teaching our people their nationality. And we are teaching our people nationality. In their divine creed, that they may know that they are a part and parcel, that they may know that they are a part, not a part, but a part and parcel of this said government, and know that they are not Negroes, colored folks, and know that they are not Negroes, colored folks, black people, or Ethiopians, because these names were given to slaves. Because these names were given to slaves by slaveholders in 1779 and lasted until 1865 during the time of slavery. But this is a new era of time. This is a new era of time. Understand that. Understand that. We'll get into that later. And all men now must, all men now must proclaim their free national name to be recognized. You got to proclaim it. You got to declare it. You got to accept it in yourself. Because that's the only problem. Everyone else knows we're Moabite Moors. We're the last one standing laughing. They laughing at us. Get it together. All right? We got to get it together. We've all been deaf, dumb, and blind. Now it's the time to rise up. Proclaim their national free name to be recognized by the government in which they live and the nations of the earth. This is the reason why Allah, the great God of the universe, ordained Noble Jew Ali, the prophet, to redeem this people from their sinful ways. The Moorish Americans are the descendant of the ancient Moabites. The Moorish Americans are the descendants of the ancient Moabites who inhabited the northwestern and southwestern shores of Africa. Okay, Africa is a code word, and okay is too. So excuse me for saying okay. I mean, all right. Act 7. All members must promptly attend their meeting and become a part and partial. Now this one says partial. But it's still a part of. So we have to go and define the two differentialities between the two words and its etymology. We must do this so we stand sure. Of all uplifting acts of the Moorish Science Temple of America, members must pay their dues and keep in line with all necessities of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Then you are entitled to the name of faithful. Husband, you must support your wife and children. Wife, you must obey your husband and take care of your children and look after the duties of your household. Well, Moabite, we know what we need to do, right? Enough said. Men, you know what you need to do. Enough said. Sons and daughters must obey fathers and mothers and be industrious and become a part of the uplifting of fallen humanity. All Moorish Americans must keep their hearts and minds pure with love and their bodies clean with water. This divine covenant is from your holy prophet, Noble Drew Ali, through the guidance of his father, God Allah. Well, you know, Moors, all ethnic nationalities. I hope this got into your heart and in your mind, because we must change the way we conceive and perceive things. Now, the next venue that we're going to get into is light codes and breathing techniques, so where we can receive more information, because we're in the eon of time. And in fact, that reminds me, I said I was going to get back to about we are in a new time, and that new time is the eon of Aquarius, which is the energy of I know. And so now you must start to reach up to that platform, or the energies won't allow you to vibrate much longer, because it won't be in harmony with the universal and the universe's frequency, because we're actually in the universe, because we're in the atmosphere. You know, so we're in the universe, and we are part of the universe. We all are, some more than others. Well, that being said, you want to keep up with all the latest information and the past information and the present information, our chronology. Astrology is definitely a part of our chronology and all of that. I'm going to begin to get into those as well. First, though, I think we need to handle nationality, because nationality is definitely the protection of all. You know, they say it's the word of the day, but it's protection. It is for the protection of nations. And we must do that, because it's long overdue. And we must begin to uplift humanity with our Moorish science that has been latent within our DNA. Well, I don't want to talk, all right? So share, if you want to like, cool. If you don't want to like, cool, whatever. I'm not here for that. But I would appreciate it if you share this with someone, because we must begin to, again, know thyself. And, I'm not actually telling you anything that you don't already know. You know what I mean? Like, we have this all in our DNA. It just has to be energized and reawoken, and now is the platform time, because the energies supports it. Ayah Islam.